Hey, take it easy, Orel. You can curl up in the fort and sleep it off.
I don't want to sleep. I ain't tired.
We'll argue about it later.
I don't want to argue. I ain't mad.
Why don't you let me do that, fella? Have it your way. Where you headed? Oh. Where you coming from? Talkative, ain't you? Hey, let me finish up. Son, you best start being a mite more careful about being out in the sun without a hat. You folks got some kind of communicable disease or something?
Hey, Doc. Let's say we drop over to Jed's for a jar of moonshine.
Well, listen, Josh, granted.
Doc!
God, you're still here.
I'm not. I'm leaving.
I've got something I want to try out on you first.
There's more? You're not satisfied with having dragged me out into the middle of nowhere looking for who knows what? Or having me drive all night, 7 hours without a stop, without you uttering one single word? What more could you possibly want to try out on me? I have worked hard, damn hard to get where I am, and mistreatment is not part of my job description.
What would you say if I told you that Earth was being invaded by aliens from another planet?
Read my letter.
I'm serious.
Okay. See a psychiatrist first. Then read my letter. It's my resignation.
Okay, I've upset you. You're quitting.
I am quitting you, not the Institute. Dr. Jacoby was very understanding.
You can still listen to what I have to say, can't you? In 1953, we experienced what can only be described as a war of the worlds. If it wasn't for common, everyday bacteria attacking the aliens' immune systems, they would have won this war, and you and I would not be having this conversation.
But we are having this conversation, which I don't want. So I fail to see your point.
My point is that although the bacteria stopped the aliens, I don't think it killed them.
Excuse me, but I think you have been sitting too close to your television set.
Really? How do you explain the radio signals? How do you account for the barrels? Barrels that entomb what were supposed to be dead aliens forced open from the inside? What the hell happened to the hundreds of other barrels that used to be stored in that location?
Just because I don't have an answer doesn't mean there isn't a logical explanation for your paranoia.
I am attempting to offer you a logical explanation. In 1953, bacteria forced the aliens into a state of hibernation, or suspended animation, or estivation, or anabiosis. I don't know the terms, that's your field, not mine. But now something has happened to wake the aliens up. That nuclear disposal site was hot with radioactivity, right? Maybe that's it. Maybe the bacteria which infected the aliens is now being wiped out by exposure to radiation.
So now the aliens, hundreds of them,
At least.
are loose.
Yes.
You're nuttier than I thought.
That doesn't make me wrong. At least listen to my proof.
I have to go. Away. Far away. Don't touch me.
Please.